Hello, my gorgeous. Welcome to Faith and Femininity podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Wong, and just like you, I wear many hats in my life. I'm a mom, a wife, a coach, a teacher, a daughter, a sister, and most of all, I'm a woman and I am a child of God. As a faith and femininity coach, I empower Christian moms and women to live a joyful and fulfilled life. Follow my podcast as I share more about self-care, soul care, self-love, soulful parenting, family connection, and most importantly, tapping into the femininity and masculinity that God has created in us and the men around us, and live a life with faith and reflecting God's power, glory, and love. Let's dive into today's podcast episode. Hi, I'm finally doing this, and I know I've been dragging for a while now due to many circumstances, but having said that, it is definitely my choice of whether I want to do it sooner or later, and I'm finally here to do it, even though I do have a little bit of sore throat and a little bit of cough, but I am going to do this still. I have my cup here, which will help me finish this off, and if I do need to go because of my baby waking up, please do excuse me. So anyway, let's get to the point for today, which is what is the most important thing you want to have on your schedule. What will be the first thing that you put into your schedule if your schedule is completely empty? So based on my experience with myself, my clients, and what I've heard many moms and women say, here are some of what I think you would put in if your schedule is empty. Maybe number one would be you have been so busy doing so many things and you don't have time to just do nothing. So right now, if you have a schedule that's completely empty, you probably just have no idea what you really want to put in, and you just really want to do nothing. Number two is that maybe you will schedule in things that you have always wanted to do but never had the time to do them. So it can be, for example, finish reading a book. It can be finish up the craft that you have once started. You might want to go meet with some friends, or even spend some time in the side hustle that you have always want to work on. And number three will be you probably will block out some time to go on holidays. It might be by yourself, it might be with your family, and knowing moms is that we really crave that family time. And after speaking to a few moms, I do know that some of them really want to really block out time to rest and to spend time with their family. So which one are you? I'm sure there are more that I might not have mentioned here, and no matter what it is, I think whatever that you are hoping to have, they are great, and they are a good start to how you want your life to look like. But today, I'm going to bring our awareness to the most important thing that we should put in our schedule, whether or not your schedule is packed or empty, free and flexible, or rigid and unable to change and stuff like that. I would say that it is very important that we put in time for ourselves. Yes, self-care is very important. So what kind of time for ourselves? What do we do during this time? It is a time to do something for yourself, really, self-care. Something that will help you ground yourself, and that will help you discover yourself or uplift yourself when you do that thing during that time. So Yes, so this is a time where you specifically and intentionally indulge in self care or self love for yourself, and this can be in areas like spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And the best time to do this is often in the morning. But if you do not if you are not able to do this first time in the morning, it's better that you do it than not. So but however, I would really encourage you to do it first thing in the morning, because the first thing in the morning when you wake up, the others are not awake yet, especially if you're a mom. Usually once you wake up, the time will just go past so fast, because you'll be busy with your kids' things, or the house, whatever that you need to do in the house, or if you're a full-time working mom, after you settle whatever that's in the whatever that is needed for your kids, you continue on with work, and then after that, after work, you continue with some family things again, and maybe some house chores again, and so often you won't even find time for yourself, right? So I would say do it first thing in the morning. We live in a fast-paced world, and like I say, often the moment we open our eyes, no matter you're a mom or woman, or no matter who you are, okay, we never stop working until it is time to sleep. And sometimes, might be very often too, okay, that we go past the time to sleep. We did not keep to a healthy sleeping time, and we often go past it, and then it will just go on a cycle. The next morning you'll be feeling so tired, you can't wake up to do it, to get some time for yourself. You wake up just in time to settle your kids' things or to prepare for work, and then you are off to work. So before you know it, days, weeks, months, or even years will pass, and you won't feel like you have lived. You don't know where all the time has gone. So trust me, and I promise you that if you challenge yourself to build a morning routine that's for you first thing in the morning, it will change your world. And if this means waking up earlier than you usually do, even though it means that it is still so dark, or it's just a big step for you to wake up early, it will make a difference in your life. It will change your life. All right, and when this change your life, when you are changed, the people around you will change as well. So let me share with you what I do. I used to wake up at 6 a.m. I used to wake up at 6:30 a.m. just in time to start my day together with my children. Now I have adjusted my time, and I will wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I will usually have 10 minutes of workout in the morning, followed by devotions. So during my 10 minutes workout in the morning, I used to do dance. Really, whatever that will move your body, and get the blood flowing through your body and to your brain, oxygen coming into your brain. That's the best thing. You don't have to have a specific kind of workout. But so what I used to do was dancing, because I feel like that's something I really want to do, and I don't really have time in the day or any time to do dancing. So I use that morning time to explore dancing and really connect to my body and feel my body moving and be mindful of it. And then eventually I move on from dancing to practicing yoga stretches, because I felt the inflexibility on my back. And then right now I have another goal, which is just to sweat it out, because I feel like I don't really exercise during the day. So now I am I'm practicing Blogilates workout calendar. It is free. and every day they will focus on different body parts. Sometimes their video is like 1 hour long. I don't usually practice the whole of it, and I adopt the phrase non-zero day. So no matter how tired I am, I will still try to do it, and doing a little is better than doing none. So I will encourage you to just find something that you like and move your body first thing in the morning. So so moving your body first thing in the morning, working out, it jumpstarts the metabolism for the rest of the day, and it will help us feel more motivated, happier, and more energetic to conquer the rest of the day, no matter what are the tasks that will come. Okay, so after that, I will listen to morning devotions. I think, yeah, so before this I used to do my own devotions on like Bible app, and then after that I discovered a Byte app. It is really great. It has like short devotions in the morning, like about 15 minutes or even 10 15 minutes. You can have a really good devotion, and it helps you to really be like calm down, get into it, and help you focus, and be wakeful, be in the waiting to listen to God. Like you are in that waiting zone for God to tell you what He wants you to do. And then after that, I moved on to devotions by Morning with the Masters. Is on Spotify, and then followed by my journaling and praying. So this Morning with the Masters that I'm listening to right now, they are by Tori and Chad Masters, and they are short and very relatable. They are parents of a newborn, and they share their vulnerability after the Bible verse reading and the devotion, and it really helped me to connect to life, and help me to apply whatever that I've learned to my life. And then after that, I will take whatever that I get through the Holy Spirit and pray about it. And one very important thing that I always pray for in the morning is to have love. Never fail to have love, because this is such a big thing, okay? And sometimes it is just how human of us to depend on ourselves and be so wrapped up in our own emotions, and we forgot how that we can have the love so big that was given to us, and it can help us through and help us make good and good decisions from a loving heart. So really, I would always try my best to ask for a heart of love, and yeah. So some days I'll fail to love or to do the to have the best intention for others, but I believe that we'll continue to grow more and more in love, for the people around us, for ourselves, for our children, for really anything. Yeah, the more we practice, the more we'll grow in love. Okay, just give me a moment. And then at 6 a.m. I'll have a quick bath. I'll brush my teeth, I'll wash up, and then I'll use the remaining time to either read a book, listen to a podcast or an audiobook, or even to work on my business related task. Some days, so different mornings, I have different focus. Now, and why would I want to do that is because our brain is very productive in the morning, and it's like before you have all the like before you clutter your brain with the everyday activities, you want to actually use that time to effectively, because that's your most productive time. And one thing with doing business related tasks in the morning is also because I know I want to contribute in my business, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to do it after I put my children to bed. So doing it first thing in the morning helps sets my day and gives me a sense of accomplishment. Other than that, my brain is just so much clearer in the morning. Sometimes contents just come to me so quickly, and I'm able to get things out, or type things out, or even record something, or just have that creativity flow in the morning, and things get done so much faster. And so what happens if, like, what happened before I incorporated this in my life was that I have always knew the importance of having like time with God, having time for myself, having a morning routine, but I have never done it. And I truly see the significance of it after I challenged myself to do it. I was able to discover more joy and love in the day, and my life is truly transformed. And let me tell you this, it doesn't happen overnight. It does need practice. It doesn't happen drastically, but little by little it feel my love, it feel the love, the joy, the faith in my life, it feel the energy, and it helped nudge me towards making the right decision, going towards the right path. It reminds me of my heart's desire. It prompts me to have courage, and challenge me to think differently, especially when sometimes I will be burying myself in the lies that I'm telling myself, like I'm not good enough, or I don't think I have what it takes to do that certain task. It just challenged me to push what I am thinking. It pushes me to question the lies, and little by little my life changed, and is continuing to change, not for myself but also changing the others around me as well. Now, having said all this, there's definitely challenges, because there's definitely challenges. After you have started it, one of the biggest challenges will be if you will be able to continue with it. Will you have that consistency? Now, did I wake up every morning at 5:30 a.m.? My honest answer to you is no. And so I did wake up for a stretch of 2 weeks before, but there will be times when I have rough nights and I didn't manage to wake up at 5:30 a.m. Some days I wake up 6, some days I had my morning routine differently, like I would be with my son. I'm not really alone, but I'm with my son. Either he's playing right next to me, or I'm pushing him on the stroller. My morning routine might be different every day, on different days, but as soon as you started it, as soon as you put it in your calendar, and as soon as you set that intention to want to do it, it will be in your mind, and you will know that you want to do it. There will be a certain like nudge to you saying that, hey, you did not do your morning routine today. It doesn't make you feel guilty, or maybe it might, I don't know, but it is going to help you to improve yourself. So knowing that I have so for me is when I did not manage to do that morning routine, I won't feel guilty, because I know that I can always go back to it. I can always have another day and I go into that morning routine, because I know I've already set that time for myself. I know that tomorrow morning, if I want to do it, I can just wake up at 5:30 a.m. and no matter what happens, that time is there for me. My son, if he wakes up at that time, I can do it with him or without him, whichever. If I'm so tired, and but if I have the intention to do it, I will wake up and that time is for me. So as long as I'm ready to go for it again, that the time is there for me to use it and to dive deeper into God's word and to connect to my body and soul again. And even if I did not manage to do it in the morning, some days I'll do it at another time of the day. Sometimes I'll listen to it at night. Sometimes I'll break out my morning routine. I'll do some after work, and then I'll have my workout after work. I'll have my journaling at night. I'll have my devotion in the night, and that's okay. The point here is have that time for yourself every day. The best time is to be in the morning, but it's okay to have it at any other time too. And if you did not manage to have it today, it's okay. You can always get it another day as long as you have the intention to do it. And not just leave it aside, okay? If you don't get it today, you don't get it tomorrow, doesn't mean you just leave it aside and tell yourself, hey, I won't get it anyway. So why bother? But really set the intention that you want it, and I'm sure that you will make it happen. And yes, you will make it happen. And you talk to your whoever who can support you, and maybe they can help you watch your children. Your husband can help you watch your children, or maybe you pray. I sometimes pray to God. I say, can you help me? Help me to have the morning time with you. Help me to make sure you can sleep longer in the day and things like that. And yeah, it does work. So yeah, it's just I did say just go and try and do it as much as you can, and then you can thank me later for emphasizing how important this is. Okay, so that's all for today, and I'll see you again the next time. Bye. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. If you feel moved, prompted, or inspired in any way by today's episode, please share it on your story and tag me. Follow me on Instagram at rachelwsf.co to learn more about femininity and masculinity that God has created in our hearts, and celebrate God's love. Remember that God has your back, and you get to create a life that you love with faith and trust in God and yourself. Lots of love and cheers! Bye for now!